When Shoker hears what she says, she asks if Zio has really thought it through. Shoker warns her that this experiment is extremely dangerous and will be very painful. She wants to know if Zio is sure she can handle it. But Zio calmly replies that she has made up her mind. She wants to be strong, not just for herself, but also to help her brother. To do that, she needs to get stronger, and this experiment is the way to do it. Shoker, seeing that Zio isn't going to change her mind, reluctantly agrees to help her. The scene jumps ahead in time, and now Shoker and Zio are getting ready for the experiment. Shoker explains that she will need to tie Zio down to keep her from struggling with the pain during the procedure. Zio says she doesn't mind being tied up because she trusts Shoker completely. Shoker hesitates one last time and tells Zio that it's not too late to stop. She's worried Zio won't be able to handle the pain, but Zio insists on going ahead. She tells Shoker to start the procedure because they've already wasted too much time. Shoker prepares everything and attaches Zio to a machine that will monitor her vitals during the experiment. Once everything is set up, Shoker pushes a button on the machine, and a glass cube fills with liquid, covering Zio's face. Soon, her face is fully submerged, and she starts to struggle because she's running out of oxygen. Seeing Zio in distress, Shoker starts to panic. She watches the machine, but the vitals show no signs of life. After what feels like an eternity, Shoker looks at the clock and sees that 2 minutes have passed. With no other choice, she begins the next step of the experiment, using her powers to affect Zio's body. Suddenly, Zio wakes up, coughing and gasping for air. Zio asks if the experiment has failed, and Shoker explains that she has done research on Zio's cells. She found that after being exposed to gamma rays, some of Zio's cells have mutated. But that doesn't mean she'll automatically develop any special abilities like other mutants. Shoker warns her that while near-death experiences might trigger superpowers in some people, there's no guarantee it will work. Not everyone will awaken powers. Then Shoker adds that, based on her tests, Zio has the potential to awaken ice powers. Zio, thinking about their previous research, reminds Shoker that the strength and type of any superpower depends on the person's mindset. When someone is near death, the desire to live can turn into a superpower. The more powerful the desire to survive, the stronger the power. She goes on to say that she awakened her abilities through an ice soul, but those abilities are just extra, not main powers. Zio believes that to unlock a stronger ability, she needs to go through more near-death experiences. She's certain that if she can keep pushing her limits, she'll unlock the power she needs. As Shoker listens, she starts to understand. Even though Zio doesn't have mutant-like powers right now, she's still capable of helping Jang Yi. But Zio explains that it's not just about helping him. She doesn't want to be a weak burden anymore. She doesn't want to be the little girl who always needs protection. She wants to fight beside him, not be left behind. While Zio is explaining this, Shoker notices that she's untying herself. Shoker quickly tells her not to do that. But Zio, with a smile on her face, says she's willing to continue the experiment for a little longer. She reassures Shoker that nothing bad will happen as long as she's there. She suggests they wait a little longer and let her experience the despair of death, believing that this might be the key to unlocking her powers. Hearing this, Shoker is scared. She thinks to herself that Zio is terrifying. Even though she knows Zio won't die, the idea of being put through near-death tests repeatedly is so extreme that it makes her feel numb. Shoker hopes that, despite everything, the experiment will succeed and that Zio's suffering won't have been in vain.